always wanted to be in the entertainment industry. But everyone told me it's impossible because I'm an Arab girl. First of all.
Yes, I'm aware.
First of all.
I'm aware of the political climate in America.
So this is, first of all, not only in America, it's just the culture,
right.
you know? It's hard for a girl.
Yeah.
Like when I started YouTube, girls were only showing their hands on the internet. No, like rarely you see a girl with her face. So it's
You mean
in my culture, it's hard. Like now it's better. Now I see girls on YouTube and on social media, and I'm like, wow, like it's really we kind of like help changing this mindset, and we're still like trying to, but like from all aspects, it's like Noor, impossible. Like go study, like become a doctor. You're good at school, and I was really good at school, like straight A student, typical Arab family. But honestly, I did it for my mom because I want her to be proud.
Of course.
So I always like get A's and become a doctor. That's it. But that's not what I loved. I didn't want to.
So what happened next? You saw the Michelle Pham video.
Yeah.
How quickly before you made your first video?
Very quick.
The next day?
Yeah, literally. I made a video and I remember looking at it and being like, oh my God, I'm going to put my face on the internet. You know what I mean? Like I used to put my face on Facebook on private, only specific people see.
Of course. It's cultural.
From that.
But you also were recognizing that you were in a new environment in the US that did change. It's like it would have been far harder to do that.
And I was so lonely, Gary.
Yeah, of course.
Honestly, it was a lonely time for me.
Look, listen, I know you know my content. Like a lot of the stuff I say, is counter to what parents and grown-ups are assuming.
Yeah.
They don't understand all the benefits and virtues of the digital landscape. They focus on negatives.
Yeah.
Like they're like, kids don't know how to talk to each other without using technology. I'm like, yes, but like, what about you sitting lonely in Michigan in 1987? You would have stayed fucking lonely.
Yeah, I was so lonely and like very alone. It was like no English, and that's why I started in Arabic because I started.
Interesting.
Yeah, I started in my
Yeah,
language,
right.
the language
That's
that
right.
I can do. And even though it was tough, like I was one of the first girls on like YouTube showing their faces, and I remember thinking, oh my God, I'm going to put this on the internet. But at the same time, I was saying to myself, I can always make it a private.
Yeah, of course.
So it's not going to
always
go
adjust.
viral. Who's going to watch it? You know, when you tell yourself, who's going to watch it? And then I uploaded it and I went and I came back and I saw views and people commenting. Of course, I got hate from people saying, why is this girl here? But also I got a lot of girls supporting me. And that's what's shocking for me. It's like, girls, no, we love you. Don't stop. We want you to create more videos. And I made my second video and I made my third video and there was no money. I didn't know.
Of course.
The money part.
That wasn't the point.
No, I was in high school.
How often did you post at that point?
Not much. When I first started.
Like once a month?
I don't remember, but like not once a month because I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I loved it. So it's not, maybe more than that. And I got to a point where I was the first YouTuber, like at least in the Middle East, that was posting 3 times a week. And other YouTubers like that was doing YouTube at the time, they were like, why is this girl posting 3? Because usually they post once a week, once every 2 weeks. And I'm like, I love it. I'm going to post more and more. And that's when I passed everyone. Like I start passing people like that has big numbers or like been on YouTube for years. And I'm like, boom. And they text me. I remember like one YouTuber, he was like bigger than me and I tried to like talk to him and he's like, he didn't talk to me. And then when I passed him, he contacted me. He's like, what tags do you use for your video? And I'm like, wait a minute, tags? What's tags? You know the tags that you put on?
Yes, I've heard of tags.
Now I know, but like I don't know tags back then. I'm like, tags? What's tags? And then I Googled, what's tags? Like, because I didn't know. He's like, oh yeah, you must doing something. I'm like, man, I don't have money. Like they thought, I don't have money. When I first started, I don't have money to do anything. I'm just posting and.
The big misconception is quality content
Yeah.
is always underrated. People always think it's tactics. And look, listen, as somebody who won on not the tactics, as I've built out capabilities, whether it's thumbnails or titles or understanding, of course it's part of the equation, but the art is such a big part of the game.
Yeah.
And most people focus on the math.
Yeah.
And you were winning on the art.